Out of all cars to have an accident in, I would have picked most of the other ones, not this one. So let me tell you about it. Okay, so let's start and I'll show you kind of some of the damage. So the head of the deer hit right here. It ran to my car. We were driving about 60 miles an hour on a 4-lane road. We're actually on the inner side, which theoretically helps you see things coming to allow you to react. I was not able to react. It came right over here in pure darkness, hit the front of the car, and then the body slammed over there. So over here you can actually see some of the slobber from the deer. It was a buck, so that is some of its antler marks right there. Weirdly enough, so this is a carbon fiber fender. The fender itself has almost no damage other than this vent got pushed in and this one got pulled out. A little fiberglass damage right there. The main fiberglass damage right here. So you can see it literally just blew a hole in the side of the car. And then unfortunately a little bit of fiberglass damage right there, bending that vent out. So it did affect a couple of body panels there. And then of course flung that mirror out of the socket. So a little bit of damage on this car. So that's the damage. My wife and I, we have been humbled by this whole experience. Again, this is just a material item. We did not get hurt. We're totally okay. We frankly don't really care that much because again, a car can be fixed. And it could have been a lot worse. The deer could have flew over the hood and ended up in our laps or something much, much worse. So we're totally fine. Now let's use this as an experiment to see exactly how insurance does taking care of a car like this, what they will and what they won't cover, and then how the body shop does repairing it. So pretty unfortunate again, but let's stay tuned for the ride and see how they do. My journey begins at a local Caliber collision where I quickly learned that they were not willing to take this job on for a couple of reasons. First, they consider this a high-end luxury car due to what it is and it being fully fiberglass, which they do not typically work on. And second, and more importantly, is the amount of damage, which they found some damage that I initially overlooked. First, on the door panel, you can see it is beginning to separate, which was not a big issue because this was going to be replaced anyway with the outer door damage. But on the right, you can see that they identified 2 areas that they believe to be frame damage, and they were not willing to take this job on. So they recommended some other shops, and I'm glad that they did because the next shop is amazing. All right, the car's here at K&M Collision in Hickory. I think it's in pretty good hands. Keep you guys posted the next couple weeks. So talk about feeling like your car is in good hands immediately. This is looking from the waiting room into their shop. You can see 2 Aston Martins, a Bentley, a Tesla, and a Rivian all getting worked on. So this is definitely where the car belongs in what I would consider a luxury shop. Now that the repair is underway, you can see what the shop does is they do a visual inspection of the car to understand all of the cosmetic damage or all of the damage that they can see from just walking around it. They then invite insurance out to evaluate the cost of that damage, which mine was nearing being totaled, but not yet totaled. Geico, who is my insurer, directed them to remove some more of the body panels so that they could better understand the full extent of the damage. Once the body panels were removed, it was pretty clear to the insurer and the shop that the car was in fact totaled, and a lot of it hinged on that frame damage that you could see earlier right at the driver's side door sill. So yes, after this, the car did get totaled, and I did get paid out for the cost of the car. Now, it is a little unfortunate that this is the way that the car went out. It was a baby. It only had 40,000 miles and a lot of life to live, and I had a long build list ready for this car. Now, I have to say I am pretty obsessed with this platform. I do think it's one of the best values in the automotive world for performance versus price. It's just such a good bang for the buck. Now, I don't think I'll be getting another one of these now that I have owned one, but I want to know your opinion. Do I get another Corvette or do I get something different? Leave your vote down in the comments below. So let's end this video off with a nice exhaust clip. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.